Good afternoon. Today I am trying for the very first time to make strawberry jam. So I have frozen strawberries because I missed out on the fresh ones, but I always regretted it, so I'm gonna make them. And I go by the Ball canning book recipe, so I just try to follow the recipe. I don't really know what I'm doing. I've canned a little bit this year for the very first time I've ever canned. But, so we're gonna try it and see what happens. It says mash them down, but mine are frozen, so I can't mash them yet. But I'm gonna heat them up on the stove top, and I add, let me see, it says 2 quarts. The recipe calls for 2 quarts of strawberries. But I'm tripling it because I want to be able to give it away as gifts and stuff this year. So I'm going to triple it. So I have 6 quarts of strawberries in my pan, but the recipe calls for 2 quarts, and it calls for 1/4 cup of lemon juice, and I have 3/4 cup because I'm tripling it. And I'm gonna put my lemon juice in here over it. And I'm just gonna stir it and let it heat up a minute. And then it says to add the pectin, 1 package of pectin. I lost y'all. All right, I think this is good and mashed. Pretty good. I'll show you. See how it's mashed. Okay, let me see what it says. Combine strawberries, pectin, and lemon juice in a large pot. Bring it to a boil, stirring occasionally. Add sugar, stirring until dissolved. Return to a boil. Okay, so I'm going to add this pectin and bring it to a boil. Turn this up, and I'm going to turn this water on. I wonder if I should have added pectin to the strawberry or to the watermelon rind preserves last night. It didn't call for it and I didn't do it, but now I'm thinking it might have been a good idea because they did not get hard. They did not firm up, didn't get thick at all. One more package. Y'all, this is starting to smell so good. I wish you could smell it because it smells divine. My stirring's done out. Bring it to a boil, it says. A little bit of leaf in here, or part of a leaf. I don't think I want him in there. Don't think I want him in there. All right, I'm gonna bring y'all back when this comes to a boil. Okay, this is come to a boil. Well, almost to a boil. Look at it, let's see. What do you think? See the bubbles? I think it's right at the boiling point. So we're gonna go ahead and add the sugar, and then we will let the sugar dissolve and bring it to a boil again. Just a little bit of it. It's called for 7 cups of sugar. which I'm tripling it. I'm not going to add all the sugar at once. Try to get it to dissolve a little bit. You know, you don't think about how much sugar is in stuff until you make it from home, and there's a ton of sugar in jelly jam. Okay. All right, this has got to come to a boil, and it's got to boil hard for 1 minute. So I'll bring it back when it comes to a boil. Okay, this thing started boiling. Like, you got to hard boil it for a minute, it said, which I'm thinking I need to hard boil mine for a little bit longer, since I have 3 times. And it about boiled over. I panicked. I wish I would have had it on, because I panicked. So it's hard boiling. I'm gonna hard boil this for probably 2 minutes, because I did triple the recipe. So I'm scared not to. And it said boil it, stir it continuously. So that is the process. Remember, this is my first time. I really don't know what I'm doing. I'm following the written directions in the ball book, so the best I can. I know the ball people will probably be horrified when they see this video, but oh my gosh, did you see that? It's like lava. I'm gonna have to wash my rugs and everything. Y'all, I need to, before next year, I need to invest in a bigger pot. For sure. Stuff is jumping out at me. Oh my goodness. It's like, this stuff is, it's a mess. Alright, my timer's fixing to go off, and I'm going to switch this to the other side of my stove, because that's where the jars are, and then I'll get you right back. Okay, now it says to skim off the foam, and there is foam on here. I don't know what causes it. I don't know if it would be bad to can with it. I don't know anything, but it says to skim it off, so we're going to skim it off. Now I'm going to put it into the jars. I'm going to scoot you back so you can see this. It's probably going to make a big old mess, because that's what I do. Handle around. Okay, here we go. Maybe I'll hold it over it. It holds just about a cup in this little jar. Looking for one for the last little bit in. Okay, just wipe off these jar lids so we can get the lids on. Don't want anything on the top or it won't seal. These are hot, hot, hot. I have to be careful with my hands because my husband says I get the dishwater way too hot. But I don't feel it as much as, I do feel it, but not like he does. So I have to be real careful. He didn't say to wipe them off with vinegar. You know, like on the pickles it said wipe the rims with vinegar. It didn't say that, so I'm just wiping them with some warm water. Hoping that'll do. Alright, and then all I'm gonna do, I got these clean flats and rings, and I'm just gonna put them on there and tighten them fingertip, just as tight as I can with my fingertips. So that's all I'm gonna do. And then I'm gonna put them in the canner, and I'll show you that, and let them cook, let them boil in the canner for, it says 10 minutes, but I got some pints and they were talking about these little jars, so I might let them go about 20 minutes. So I'll see you back in a minute. I got all my jars done, and I'm going to put these little half pint jars in here. A dozen of them will fit. I tried it out earlier when I was sterilizing them good, and I saw somebody else do that. Put your jars in here. I had washed them all with hot soap and water, and I saw somebody put their jars in the water in the canner and let them boil while the water was boiling, and you were doing your jam. So that's what I did. It's wrong or right, you can let me know, but I don't know. It's just what I did. Alright, we'll see you back when they're all done. It'll be exciting, y'all. I'm so excited to be doing this with you. See ya. We are all done. I have the pints in now. I boiled these in the canner for 20 minutes. And I know I've heard 8 pops, 9 pops. So 9 of them are sealed. We know that. So that's good. My hair looks funky, don't it? Yeah, and I got the canner going. That is the sound of success right there. 2 more to go. Anyway, I'll boil the pints, I think, for 30 minutes in the canner. Said boil the half pints for 20, but I'm gonna boil the pints for about 30. And hopefully they'll all seal. Alrighty. 11. They're beautiful. I'd pick one up, but they're scalding hot. Thanks for joining me, keeping me company. Try something new this week. Leave me a comment. Tell me what you tried. Bye. Y'all, let's take a bite of this homemade strawberry preserves. You got it? Good and hard. It's on a cracker. Y'all, it's delicious. It is so good. I can remember as a kid, our after school snack would be saltines with butter. And if we got some of Mom's homemade jam on it, it was a treat. Well, this is a treat. Y'all make you some, get you a bag of frozen strawberries and make some homemade jam. It's delicious.